Hello and welcome to everyone. Vladimir the Bulgarian Cowboy Vlad is speaking again. And now we are going to talk about. Well, this fight is slated and I hope it's going to happen. It's the clash between Edson Barboza and Sodiq Yusuff. So let us put on a brief analysis. Edson Barboza, everybody knows him, man. Brazilian legend, the former Renaissance MMA Ring of Combat champion, and the guy who won many titles in Muay Thai, also submission wrestling champion once, but in Muay Thai he was so dominant. Really great fighter, great striker. Edson Barboza is one of the best. Is definitely one of the best in the game. Black Prejudice in Muay Thai, black belt in Taekwondo, brown belt in BJJ, known for his superb entertaining kicks. For awesome kickboxing record of 25-3. Edson Barboza is running on a score of 29. In MMA, his height is 5'11", and he's pretty much one of the taller fighters in the division, and probably the guy with the greatest kicks, master of leg kicks, body kicks, head kicks, you name it. At UFC, he is a real veteran. Fights out of the year 2010, and believe it or not, his impressive record is 14-9 in the UFC, but I'm worried because he is on a 3-fight losing streak to Justin Gaethje, Paul Felder, and Dan Ige. He turned the lights out on many great fighters like Benil Dariush, Ivan Dunham via body kick, Rafael Oliveira via leg kicks, Terry Team versus spinning heel kick, Mike Lula via leg kicks. So this guy is just the perfection, a perfect fighter. That's the name of Edson Barboza. I like to call him that way. I'm a big fan of Edson. Not gonna lie to you, as a Taekwondo black belt, I'm one of the greatest fans of Edson. Edson's cardio is pretty much good. Can't criticize it. He showed some great levels of cardio. On the other side, he squares off against Sodiq Yusuff. Sodiq Yusuff was born in Lagos, Nigeria, but fights out of Camp Springs, Maryland, and his coach is Lloyd Irvin. He's riding a score of 11-1. He fought for the Titan FC Featherweight Championship, where he lost to Luis Gomez via punches, but after successful, brave run, he fought Mike Davis at Dana White's Contender Series. Then he into UFC contract, and now he is on a 4-fight win streak when it comes to UFC, and generally 6-fight win streak. He defeated Suman Mokhtarian via TKO, outworked Shimon Moraes, TKO Gabriel Benitez, and outworked Andre Fili. So let us put on a brief analysis. When it comes to striking, I definitely give advantage to Edson Barboza because of his special, fabulous kicks and his great punches. But Sodiq Yusuff is a guy who defends kicks well. Yeah, I mean, he is defending kicks well. He trained kick defense a lot, and I talked to his coach, Lloyd Irvin, who told me that they trained a lot on kick defense and such things. So when it comes to defensive mode, I can say that Sodiq Yusuff is good. Sodiq Yusuff is very tough when it comes to defensive mode. On the other side, his guard is kind of higher, so he defends high kicks well, which is another reason to worry for Edson Barboza. When it comes to spinning back kick, that might be a chance for Edson Barboza because Yusuff is not protecting stomach well. Just like when it comes to clinching, Edson is having great Muay Thai clinch. On the other side, Sodiq Yusuff is known for great takedowns, and he is very good at taking opponent down, meowing the opponent out, holding him down, landing a barrage of fists and punches. He is very powerful when it comes to that parameter. So it's going to be a really hard test for Edson Barboza, not going to lie to you. Very hard test. I'm a huge fan of Edson Barboza, but this is too serious test for him as he is on a 3-fight losing streak. He has to win, otherwise there's a possibility he might get cut, and I'm really and honestly worried about that. On the other side, if Sodiq Yusuff takes him down, it's going to be a bad night for Edson Barboza, as he's not one of the greatest fighters on the ground. He has one Anaconda choke victory, Edson Barboza, but that's his only submission win. He is not a submission guy. On the other side, Sodiq Yusuff is so powerful, so tough on the ground, and it's going to be a hell of a night for Edson Barboza. I'm very much worried, I give slight advantage here to Sodiq Yusuff, despite he will be a massive underdog. I am worried about Edson Barboza because Sodiq Yusuff doesn't fit him, Sodiq Yusuff fighting style might create him some serious troubles, and we'll see which way is it going to go. I hope Edson is going to win, but I give a slight advantage to Sodiq Yusuff.